Hey guys, JoeFan82 here. This is an exciting video for me because this is my first figure subscription service figure that I have gotten. I got this on the secondary market on eBay, and this is Sneak Peek, Tiger Force Sneak Peek from the FSS 4.0, and it was released this year, 2016. This was based on the 1991 European exclusive figure. There were only 6 Tiger Force figures released in Europe in 1991, and those were all exclusive figures, and so they had a limited production run. So if you're trying to find those original figures on the aftermarket, they can get pretty pricey. So far this modern figure hasn't reached the prices of some of the other FSS figures, so now might be a good time to jump on it if you're thinking about it. As you can see, the artwork on both cards is very similar. They created new art for the new figure, and it's very nice. I can get a closer look here. They have the vintage Hasbro logo down here on the bottom. Tiger Force Advanced Recon, codename Sneak Peek. I do wish that they would put the accessories list on the side, you know, like they did on the original figures. The old school logo, GIJoeClub.com exclusive, adult collectible, although I think it's, you know, safe for your kids if you want. Not for kids under 3. Let's look at the back. Same artwork on the back. It says Joe Club exclusive, figure number 11, and the modern Hasbro logo. And it has the file card. We'll get to that later. So I almost hate to open this guy up. He looks so good in the package, but this is a full review, so I'm going to go ahead and open it up. Here he is out of the package, and his uniform very closely resembles the original figure, while not being an exact duplicate. Looks inspired by, but not a total rehash of the original, which is nice, showing some creativity on their part. And let's take a closer look at the figure. He looks very good to me, very nice. I love the sculpt. I don't know what of this is new parts or new sculpt, I'm not sure, but he does look very nice. If I can focus on him there. His helmet is removable. Take that off. Very nice head sculpt. The paint app is very nice. The eyes are looking straight ahead, which is always good. This little piece of his turtleneck is a little separate piece that you could remove if you wanted to. He's got his orange Tiger Force vest with some black grenades, green undershirt there. His arms have the Tiger Force painted pouches with some elbow pads, Tiger Force elbow pads, black gloves. Got a Tiger Force on the back. It would have been nice if these were blue like his pants. These are the hinges for his knees. Gray knee pads. Gray boots. His articulation is pretty much standard for the modern figures. This guy is, the shoulders are a little tight. That will probably ease up with more use. They can go all the way and turn a 360. His elbows move at a 90-degree angle. The wrists can do a full 360. They're a little tight. The right wrist has a vertical joint on it, so it can go up and down. The left wrist has a horizontal joint there. The knees bend, double jointed knees bend all the way. And he does have his boots go 360, and he does have a little bit of ankle joints. They don't go all the way, but pretty far. This figure, and I've seen this on, it seems to be a random thing with production. Some of the modern figures can be a little loose in the torso, which is the case with this guy. I don't know if others that have this figure have the same problem, but this guy is a little loose. You can tell he's kind of a little wobbly there. He should be more tight. I think there's a way that you can tighten it somehow, but I'm not adept enough at that to try to crack this guy open to do it. I love that the goggles are molded onto the helmet. They're not the oversized goggles that we're used to seeing that will fit on the helmet but won't fit on the figure if you try to put them on. So I'd rather just have them molded on like this, which is very nice. This is one piece of plastic, so the little microphone is not going to get lost, and it slides on pretty easy. It is a little loose, but not so loose that it'll fall off. It'll only come off if you pull it. But if you're turning his head, it's a little loose. You just got to move it back into the position you want. Let's take a look at his accessories. He comes with a figure stand in the 25th style black G.I. Joe logo. It says Tiger Force Sneak Peek. A rifle. Nice sculpting on this. This is a sort of a muted green, light green. Some binoculars. It would have been nice if this strap came off, but this is one piece of plastic here. And Sneak Peek's signature accessory is his periscope here. I don't know if this is a new sculpt or if this was taken from the original. Here he is holding the periscope. He can get it pretty close to how it should look. You got to kind of fiddle with his wrist joints, but he can hold it. It gets a little front heavy when he's holding it, so just beware of that. So if you have him on the figure stand, he will stay up with the periscope there. So if you have him on display like that, he'll stay up just fine. Here he is holding the rifle, and he looks pretty good. It fits very well in his hand. I had to show this. This doesn't happen too often with me that I've seen. His finger actually fits in the space where it's supposed to. If you could see that, which is great. That's awesome. You don't see that very much. Usually the finger's kind of off to the side, but that fits in very well. One radio that we've seen on other figures. Very nice detail. This moves around. The antenna does come off, so be careful with that. If you got some thick carpet, it might get lost in there. Here is Sneak Peek's file card. His file name is Owen King. Primary military specialty is Peeping Tom. Just kidding, it says reconnaissance. Secondary military specialty is infantry. Birthplace, Bangor, Maine. Sneak Peek is a legend in the Ranger Recon battalions. His commanding officer added a report to his service record detailing a mission where his control unit was overrun. In the ensuing confusion, Sneak Peek was never recalled. He stayed put, observing enemy activity, taking notes, and sketching maps for 2 weeks until somebody remembered he was out there and sent him the signal to return. This devotion to his duty got him selected to be part of the Tiger Force Special Operations Unit for all European missions. Sneak Peek has the patience to creep inch by inch into enemy territory, carefully bending back every branch and twig in his way and just as carefully replacing them. He's got the endurance to sit motionless in cramped cover for days on end. Huh, me too. Waiting for the bad guys to show up. When they do, he's got the guts to stick around and watch. And there's a small quote in the bottom here, you almost miss it if you don't look for it. The moment you think you are safe from surveillance is the moment you have deluded yourself into vulnerability. There's no attribution for that quote, so you don't know if it's Sneak Peek or General Hawk or somebody else. Speaking of, I love that the club does these file cards 25th style, reminiscent of the original. A lot of times it's the exact same file card. I love the detail in here that you don't get on the other retail release modern figures. After reading his file card, I can see Sneak Peek being very similar to Ambush, Recondo, or even Low Light, being able to be out in the field for long periods by themselves, but still doing the job and loving it. Overall, I think this is a great figure. Aside from the loose torso, I can't find anything wrong with this guy other than the helmet being a little loose, but that's very forgivable. The accessories work well. I am a huge Tiger Force fan, so it would take a lot for me to not like this guy. I think the design is great, the sculpt is great, paint apps are on point for this. I do recommend picking this guy up if you are able to. That's it for this video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.